Is this new menu worse than the last menu?
Princess the Bear here. We're at Disney Springs today because it's time to return to this place.
Edison.
Yes, the steampunk revival of the Edison. Not really revival, it's always been here, but they finally gave us reason to come back. This is number one choice of foodie infotainment, of course. Here we are. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Let's not get steampunked.
It's time to foodie and chill.
You heard the girl.
Say goodbye to the Prohibition burger and say hello to the Impostor burger. Now this is the Kaiser roll that we've been having since our first trip to the Edison. The bottom part is super hard, like rock hard. Like I don't even know where they pulled this off of. This is like old bun, and then up here you got nice bounce bun. So I don't know what's up with that. I also did not expect this burger to be a double. It didn't say anywhere on the menu that this was a double Impossible burger. Wow. I guess if you're missing the double Impossible burger from House of Blues, this might be your next choice. Cheers. I am shocked at how much this tastes like the old House of Blues Impossible burger that you used to be able to get. The only thing that's different really is the bun. I'm shooketh. How did this happen? How did House of Blues give up their Impossible and it came to the Edison? But I'm also not mad at it. I like this. I love the cheese. I love the Impossible. If you are wanting a nice, juicy, vegan junk food item, this is the burger for you. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 burgers. I think this is the best burger I've ever had at the Edison. And we've been coming here since 2018. The first time was really the best time that we had, and everything else has been pretty bad. This is amazing. I am so shocked at this. And also, last time that we came, we got the world's tiniest pretzel. We made fun of it for its size. The new pretzel is now as big as your head, apparently, but has egg on it, so it is not vegan and you cannot order it. So that sucks, but that's okay because now I have a double Impossible burger, and there was no way I was gonna eat a pretzel as big as my head and a burger this hefty. No way.
I feel it amongst the foodies, especially the plant-based foodies. There's been a bit of upheaval lately. There's so many menus changing across Walt Disney World property, both first party and third party. You've seen like the change and loss of a lot of things, both good and bad. Impossible burger is always like, I feel like a divisive thing. Is it I just think completely falls apart on me. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I need to know from the community. If you like alt meat burgers, I need you to leave an apple emoji in the comments. If you prefer a plant-based, like non-alt meat burger, I need you to put a carrot in the comments. I need to know, like, decisively, because we hear it both ways. Some of you like it, some of you don't, and like a reason if you don't. We're curious. Just, turn the phrase. This is a thick boy. 2 patties, vegan cheese, super thick pickles in there. It's messy, and my fingers are covered. I'll admit, coming to the Edison, I had some preconceived notions. I can't help that. Be a little bit biased sometimes. We eat a lot of food here at Disney Parks. We've come to the Edison, fifth review? And aside from our very first time here, every time after that has been, well, a disappointment. As in, not great. The atmosphere is fantastic. It's beautiful in here. The steampunk atmosphere, that sort of like sweet, easy vibe, never misses. The food, on the other hand, usually does. But I can't help but give props where props is due. This is a good burger. That bottom bun is atrocious. But the patties, pickles, the sauce, all of that is fantastic. If they'd had this sooner, I might be back more. I'm excited about the pretzel because the pretzel, I know that I told a lot of jokes last time because obviously you can get a vegan pretzel that's just the size of your head at Hangar Bar next door. I wish they had something here. And this menu, I feel like it's missing something. It just feels like the things you can get here, you can get other places in Disney Springs for cheaper. like better value. So what is the reason you would come here? Which is why we're here to figure that out. The burger, I'm giving 4 out of 5 claws, but I retain the right to change that rating anytime.
Each of our burgers comes with a side of frites, and I got mustard. It comes with ketchup by default. I'd ask for mustard. They got it. I'm here for it. It's better than your typical Disney shoestring fry. I wish that it was seasoned, like maybe a seasoned salt, or that same seasoning that they use at Regal Eagle. That would be fire here. But it's still not a bad fry. Definitely better than it used to be. So, on the front of the French fry, I would say it's better. It's definitely better than the old menu. I will give it a 3 out of 5 fry.
For those of you that are new here, I test every single fry that we eat on this channel. And that's a lot of fries. I call that the fry test. The fry test is they need to be hot and or crispy. And that can be accomplished by a simple balancing act of the frite. If it droops, it fails. If it stays crispy and straight, it passes. This one just barely passes, but they're also like thick cut, so they kind of cheat. They are in fact crisp, nice cut to it. They feel fresh cut, not like a frozen fry, which is good. And they are lightly salted. Normally you get like some bland fries. This is like the perfect amount of salt, like lightly salted. Give it a mustard dip, see how that feels. It's above average fry. Believe it or not. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 claws. Here we have the burger of their namesake. This is a burger that never leaves the menu, though the toppings and the configuration may change. This is literally just the Edison. This is their own special blend of short rib and beef with the cheese, and you have Applewood smoked bacon and the sauce, which has changed. This is recently new, but it's a burger. It's a thick cut house blend burger with bacon on it. Huge pieces of bacon in that. Like, look at that. I don't know if you're trying to do X marks the spot or you're trying to tell me this burger used to be an X-Man. But either way, we're going to construct said burger. A nice bounce to it. We're going to bite into it. Already, it is a greasy, drippy mess. And it's one thing I do not like. It is greasy burgers. I'm afraid. I'll give them the blend of the patty is excellent. It's killed medium rare, as all burgers should be. But it is a greasy mess. I really feel like this burger should have rested a little bit longer before they put it on the bun. Because when you pick it up, it's literally just a grease trap. The bacon is nice and crispy. It's like a thick cut bacon, Applewood. It goes well with the blend that they have within their patty. And then the sauce is nice and tangy. The cheese gives it a little bit of tart. All in all, it's a decent burger that's ruined by its execution. If it wasn't so greasy, it might get a higher rating. But like the grease, that's all you can taste. It like overrides that blended patty. It's like a small taste of the patty and then just greased, which hurts it, oddly enough. I would give that 3 out of 5 claws. I'm disappointed, just a little bit.
I have a beautiful Maker's Mark Mule. Unfortunately, I do not have Uncle Nearest here, which makes me sad. Still really tasty mule. I'd say it's mulelicious. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 mules. The one thing that Edison doesn't lack in is tasty drinks. But are they pricey? Absolutely.
We have the spicy Miss Margarita. I already love spicy margaritas. They seem to be kind of a thing for me. This one is special because it's actually benefiting the Orlando Center for Pride Month with a 21-seeded jalapeno tequila. All these things resonate with my soul. Celebrating Pride and spicy margarita drinks. I got ears, a cucumber and a lime, and then some tajin.
It's a McKay.
So fat. You know? Is it going to make my eyes water spicy? No, but it's got enough of a kick to let the flavor of the jalapeno come through. It's a nice, well-balanced margarita, not too tart, not too sweet. You can have pride in that. We celebrate for all of our LGBTQI plus he, they, and cheese. It's a good drink. 4.5 out of 5 plus. The Edison still holds down a really weird place in Disney Springs.
Yeah, it's an old adventurers club. It's like a small piece of Pleasure Island that's left. But if I'm gonna say which menu is better, I'm definitely gonna say this new menu trumps the old menu. The old menu, I wasn't like the Prohibition burger was clever. It was a chili, but it had portobello on it. I'm not a mushroom person. And Double Impossible's gone from House of Blues. So I think the Edison has definitely improved on their menu, and I don't know, despite how terrible they are, they're actually pretty amazing.
I'm thinking the vegans are winning here because I thought my burger has the same issue that I've had most of the times I've come here is execution. And last time we came, I got like the high voltage chicken sandwich. It was like this oblong chicken that was impossible to eat, didn't fit in its bun. There's just something about Edison that has like all the right ingredients to be an awesome restaurant and just doesn't hit them all.
Can I also say this was the first time, I think, that I've ever had T's vegan cheese. That was the cheese that was on our burger, and it is a Cisco commercial-only brand that I don't know, it rocked my world. I thought it was Follow Your Heart. It's that melty and good.
There's new things, and we like new things. The cheese on that burger was excellent. I don't know what you guys think. The Edison sits here in like one of the most high-traffic spots in Disney Springs. When you go in there, it's always empty, and there's always reservations available. So I need to know why you don't come to the Edison.
It's expensive.
It is expensive, very expensive. In the comments below. I think our burger, you got 2 burgers and 2 drinks, with tip was like $91.
That's too much.
That's a lot. When you have deluxe, it's just right over that way.
It'd be like $50.
Yeah. But anything else you'd like to see us do? The comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, maybe Bear will just go on Prohibition. I don't know.
I'm going sober for the rest of 2024. But you heard the girl.